Now, Gary.
Great to be here, Jimmy.
We've got a little elephant in the room that we need to deal with immediately. I don't think we can wait, to be honest.
Well, exactly right. I mean, this was floated last night, that the possibility of that, the tightest team in football.
Yep.
This is what it is.
No
Saturday,
doubt about it.
Not so much Friday.
That's how we made our name.
Because, Chief, we're not that fussed about it. But Saturday, tight. And we heard a strong rumour that Spud was looking to sort of jump off and travel down here via Colby Air.
Private jet.
I've never been so fired up. And
I got your
turned
text.
up at Qantas Lounge this morning, and lo and behold, there was not only the Warrior and the Snork, but our great big mate, Spud Regis. I wrapped my arms around him in a bear hug and said, "My Godfather, thank God you're here." But is there
another twist in this tale?
Is there a twist in the tale?
Well, Spud, explain yourself on a couple of fronts.
Begrudgingly,
Firstly,
I turned up this morning.
Trying to scunge yourself onto a private jet during the week without any
There
of
was
us
a
knowing.
seat on the plane, and I thought last week, let's backtrack 7 days. Myself, Snorkel and Warrior were down
By your own choice.
24E.
Yeah,
You guys have business.
Whose fault was that?
But anyway, you two guys are up the front. That's all right.
Yeah.
Regardless of where we
Yes,
sit,
yes, yes.
we had a great day at Adelaide.
Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah.
We're all together. As leaders of the team, especially you, Jim, being the leader, me and Damo and Stork said, look, when we get off the plane, we'll go and maybe have a coffee and have a little bit of reconnaissance and talk about the day. And,
Or reconnaissance.
well, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then JP... There was tumbleweed.
Nothing, Spud.
Donuts. You guys just out of your car. We're just left to ourselves, so we just go home and say, okay, we're the underlings, and we move
Well,
on. So
welcome
that's
to
why,
Purple's world. That's what he's had to deal
yeah,
with. For...
and that's why I thought Chief asked me, there's a spare flight on the plane.
So there we go.
Chief.
And
That's
I
the
thought,
Chiefs.
no,
That's
I thought
chief-like
I'd
behaviour.
get on
A
it,
splinter.
but begrudgingly got a phone call from management of Austereo because you two guys squealed up.
Nothing.
Squealed
No
up
way.
like a couple of girls.
Did not.
If Spud's going there, so I have got a chance to go on the flight on the way home. The Chiefs just text me, and straight after the game.
Okay, well, we've had a meeting, breakfast, of which if you get on Twitter, you'll see how the meeting went.
Yep.
There was a punch on in the car park.
There was.
Warrior.
The Warrior and
Spud.
Spud.
After Warrior's dad dropped us off. Get on there, have a look at the photos. They're unbelievable. But what we've decided is if you, at some stage today, want to let us know what your plans are for the flight
Well, I'm
home.
undecided at the moment.
Well, if you decide to go, then you're the boss, Jim, but
Down on the boundary
you're
he goes.
going down the boundary. And that is
Immediately.
No way. No.
You are.
Straight down you go, Spud.
No,
That's
that's
Warriors' Day, mate.
Yeah, and if you say you're jumping ship, mate, you're down there that quick, your head will spin.
And Spud, I've got a question for you that I haven't had answered to date. And that is, were you, instead of coming this morning and going, boys, I was never going on the private plane, it's all a bit of a joke, ha ha, we're tight. Were you on that private plane until Lee Simon contacted you and said, $480 worth of airfare is going to be deducted from your match fee if you don't fly with the rest of the boys on Jetstar? Was that the thing that turned you around?
Did that conversation happen?
It had a little bit to do with it. Just a bit. Warrior, I'll tell you, 7 hours we've got. I'm going to decide at three-quarter time today.
We'll
And
see.
The Chief said, what would you do if there was an easy flight?
I'd stay and fly down the back next to the toilet like I did and get deep vein thrombosis because we're tight.
But it goes straight to Moorabbin Airport, the Air Colby, and I'll be home by 6:30
A man is
instead of 9
judged,
o'clock.
you know this better than anyone, a man is judged by his actions.
And for
So
anyone
we
else,
will see.
for anyone else who's listening to this
Yes.
and thinks that
Don't
wants
belt
to have
me
a-
with your pen, I haven't done anything wrong.
and wants to have a crack at us for not talking about footy, this is more
Of
important.
course it is.
This is not self-indulgent.
Way more important.
Way more important.
No doubt about
So
it.
for our people and our family on the Twitter who listen and they are part of this, they feel
Well,
like they're in the
they are.
room. Twitter us now on
What
what you
would they
reckon
do?
we should do with Spud.
No
What
doubt.
you reckon what decision he should make? Oh,
How
I'm the
many hours
Twitter
are you giving
master.
yourself to make your mind up on this?
Well, Chief said it's there, and I reckon about three-quarter time I'll make me mind up.
But I tell you, we want an answer at half time, one way or the other.
Well, at half time. It's going to be an easy one, I think, because I'm looking at you.
You wait
Warrior.
till the Twitter fires up and gives us advice, because I'm taking advice.
Well, I keep thinking of last week, walking off the plane, and you guys were gone.
Let me ask this question, and we're going to get to footy. Don't
Yeah.
worry for those people who worry.
It was a good game last night.
Yeah. Warrior, you're a back plane operator and have been since you joined us. Nothing wrong with that. How many times
where I am,
when
yeah.
Spud was a front of plane operator, how many times did
that's a
you
good
walk off the plane to have him wait for you to walk you back to your car? How many?
I can't recall it.
No,
It never happened.
Spud.
But you're talking Warrior. If it was someone else, Harry or the producer, I would, but
Oh, come
not,
on.
not Warrior.
How did you go today, Gaz, in row 42?
Well, you know
B.
what? I was about to throw the toys right out of the cot, and then I looked behind. I was only 3 rows from the toilet.
Yeah,
Jim.
you were.
And you know
And I was too.
whose head was up against the toilet?
know, I
The
couldn't
greatest footballer ever to play the game in Lethal Wee Matthews.
I
And
know.
when that
And
happened,
he wasn't complaining like
No.
you.
well, he did have a little bit of
He was in the middle of the 3 seats too, wasn't he?
big, large man next to him who squashed his way all over him.
Hey,
Anyway,
Purple,
that's enough. Get
before-
on the footy, will you?
As we get out of this and get on to footy, it has been said, I think, by some people recently that the self-indulgence stops us from talking about the real stars of the game, which are the footballers. Make no mistake, Purple, we are the stars of the game.
Oh, Jim.
Purple,
Jim.
make absolutely no mistake.
I just want to
That
say
is where it's at.
that's
all right?
Jim's opinion
Purple,
only, and none of us
Warwick
subscribe.
Green
Purple.
might be listening to you.
Make no mistake.
No,
That is where it's
that's
at.
Jim's opinion only.
Now, Purple,
Definitely not mine. You're on your own there, Jim.
Yeah, right out
we
there.
did see.
No, he didn't.
For Don Footy
What
Freaks,
I'm learning from
this
the
is
Twitter
the Saturday Rub.
is your comment that you're the biggest star, forget about the players, has gone down real well. Big James Considine says, who the hell does Brayshaw think he is?
Oh, Jim, please.
Adrian
Who do you
Gallagher,
think you're, Adrian?
self-indulgent pack of flogs.
That's it.
Real stars. Fit. Whatever that is. So that was Jim, by the way. That wasn't the rest of us.
They know I speak for everyone.
Anything on the Twitter, because I'm undecided at the moment about flying home.
Well,